30 seconds, yes. 30 out.
Hey guys. Alright, we're getting on Periscope. Just a little heads up, everybody. Alright. So you guys, Uncle Phil made gluten-free brownies.
Seconds.
They're delicious, let me tell you. Hey Indiana, you're gonna have to talk to Steph soon. She's from Indiana. Hello. I'm gonna put you guys in a tripod. I'm gonna brush my hair. Hello, Oregon. Comes Rick.
Was over the scene. The Missouri County firefighters, they burned 15 acres and they have it under control but not contained. This is a live picture of the scene now. You can see a lot less smoke than we saw earlier. They say it was started by a vehicle over the side that caught fire and then spread to the structures in the ground. Check with Stephanie for a look at how it's affecting traffic.
It still is affecting traffic, Rick, and we are finally getting an update. We have been asking because this is such a remarkable looking crash. Are there any injuries here? Unfortunately, there was one person transported to the hospital. Other person involved in this crash, okay, but here's what we've got going on as far as traffic conditions. Two westbound lanes still being blocked at Rocky Beach. It is a very slow scoot through the Santa Susana Pass. Eastbound lanes not effective getting to the 405, but you can imagine all of that slowing with the looky-loo traffic there. I want to take you to one other crash you need to look out for. This on the southbound side of the 405 at the airport exit. And as we take a peek at current conditions in Mid-City, make sure you stay with us. It's Evelyn Taft.
Thanks for the shout out, Steph. Okay, so Steph gave me a little shout out, and then I'm gonna get you guys. Let's get this tripod. You did have some dags, aren't they good? Out of the break coming out to me. Okay. Then toss back to Rick. Okay. Okay. How long do we have for this hit? 40. Okay. I have been there, but not 6 months ago. I haven't been there in a couple of years.
30 seconds.
All right. Okay. I have just crumbs left. You and Rick topped them off. I didn't even get any. It was like, I went to have one yesterday. No, and it was all crumbs.
I stole them all.
No, it's okay. Welcome back. 7:28 is the time right now, 73 degrees, and we are getting a look at downtown where we're getting quite a bit of haze this morning and very hot temperatures later this afternoon. We're expecting to see 90s in the mix in the basin and triple digits in our inland valley. Simi Valley, we are checking in with fire conditions right now, right off the 118, 77 degrees. Northeasterly sustained winds at 12 miles per hour, gusts up to 18. Good news, though, is we're starting to get a handle on this fire as temperatures start to come up. So that's what we were hoping for in humidity at 40%. We do have excessive heat warnings and advisories kicking in as we head into the later part of today, 1 p.m. lasting through Sunday, and those advisories lasting through even Monday of next week. Rick.
Today at 11 a.m., talk show host Bianca in the studio to talk about how she's shaping up Saturday night.
Thanks. You don't have to buy me more chips. Hello, but you have to babysit my Periscope. Okay. That's the.
Okay.
That's the.
Where are you going?
To move my car before I get in trouble.
News brief. Okay. Hey, everybody, what's up? No, I have a lot to talk about today. Let me get you out of the light here. Freaky Friday, right?
I gotta sneak my car back.
Evelyn always sneaks out the back door. What's going on, guys? Who watched the show today? Did you see all of the craziness in Simi Valley? Good morning from Knott's Berry Farm. I have never been. Have you ever been to Knott's Scary?
Yes, and I don't like it. It's too scary.
I heard it was really scary.
Yeah.
Don't they hire like...
Yeah, they hire crazy people.
They hire crazies. I want to go. Julie Roberts, CBS. You're so cute. Okay, so this is... Hang on, let me flip the camera so you can see who else. Julian, my producer, who's doing an awesome job, and his friend Daniel. Daniel, don't you work at...
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne, the Hawthorne television station. You're also... Okay. All right. I drink water like a boss. That's what someone just said. Okay, so that's who's with us. Daniel, just checking out how things work here.
Yes. very cool here.
It's crazy. You picked a crazy day. So Julian and I were like, this morning, because our show starts at 4:30, we were like, oh my God, what are we going to do? We were tap dancing, practicing our routines. I thought I was going to have to break out my pom-poms. We had nothing. And then, what was it, the 6 o'clock hour. So there was a crash that we had reported on. No, it happened in the 5:30 hour.
Oh, that's right.
There was a crash, so it was a truck that struck another vehicle, and the vehicle went over the side. Then the truck caught fire, and then that fire spread to the brush, and it turned into this whole crazy mess. So it was a crazy morning, and it's still affecting traffic, but it's calmed down quite a bit. But they had the choppers out, and someone was airlifted. It was a crazy. It turned out to be a crazy morning, didn't it?
Yeah, but we were the first ones to call Ventura.
Julian might get harassment charges filed against him with Ventura County CHP. He got yelled at. They're like, "Quit calling!" Julian's like, "No,
they're like, "You're the only
I'm the
station
boss.
calling,
I need the info." Thank you for that. So what's going on, guys? What are you doing this weekend? What's going on with you? Where was I born? Toledo, Ohio. How about that? Toledo, Ohio. Cuba coverage. Yes. So I think we're going to a special report about Cuba here coming up soon.
Downstairs?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I have 2 hard-boiled eggs that I'm less than excited to eat right now. EPL games. Do I ever call CHP chips? Yeah, we call them chippies. Chippies. Where's Sharon? Sharon is feeling less than spectacular. She has been. Okay, so if anybody watched the show on Monday, Sharon's eyes looked, she looked crazy. She looked possessed, didn't she? Poor thing. She never gets sick. She's like one of the healthiest people I've ever met. And her eyes were just bloodshot. So it turns out she had a condition with her eyes. She was running a fever, and she had a sore throat. And so she left work after the show on Monday and then has been out ever since. So she's going to take the weekend and make sure it's all out of her system. Because when you're so healthy, I think sometimes like your body's not used to having any germs whatsoever. And she just has been going crazy on the weekends lately, traveling and stuff. And I think that's kind of what caused it. So she's feeling a little bit better today, but just wanted to take the rest of the week off to rest. I have, oh, well, thank you. Who are we talking? Okay. Oh, we were talking about Sharon. What is my opinion of Periscope? I like Periscope. I think it's fun. I do think that at some point it's going to go the porn route, and then it's going to ruin the experience for everybody. I think like someone's going to do bad things with it very shortly and get away with it. I thought it was interesting, Periscope, what was it, in the Super Bowl, or what was the big event going on? I think it happened in the Indy 500 too. People were Periscoping from whatever event that was, and people were watching it for free. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's, what's my nationality? What do I look like? A mix of all kinds of things. It's against the terms of service, but someone's gonna try it. Someone's gonna do something really illegal and then ruin it. Because people push the boundaries on Instagram, but like Periscope, since it's alive and immediate, I feel like you're going to get away with a lot more. Don't you? I don't know. There's always somebody that's gonna do something. But I do like Periscope for news stories. And for things like this, because it's really fun to give you behind the scenes stuff, because this job is not really like any other job. And there's a lot of stuff that we can show you, and it's all new every day. It changes, so it's kind of fun. Oh, Ronda's fight for, okay, so Ronda Rousey, when is she going to fight the Brazilian? That lady that's talking a lot of trash and talk trash about her family. I would like to watch that fight, because this chick sounds like a really gnarly human being. Steffers. Oh, what's the deep topic of today? Do I always go deep on you guys? I do. I've always got something to say. What's a deep topic? What's a deep topic? Okay, here's one. So we showed footage of this whale that was I think it was off the coast of Australia or something this morning, that wouldn't leave this boat alone and kept flopping up out of the water to these people, and they couldn't figure out what the whale was doing. And then they realized there was like plastic wrapped around the whale. So I thought it was fascinating that animals know that humans can help. And you've seen it before, like I'm a huge Nat Geo person, where dolphins will swim up to scuba divers and they know that the humans can help them, and then the dolphin kind of like shows them what's going on with several different dolphins in various parts of the world, but it's all the same thing. Like they know to go to humans for help, and I don't know how they've become conditioned to that or to trust human beings, and know, like, be smart enough animals to know that they can help. And they've gotten tangled in wires and plastic bags and things like that, and the humans always help them. And it's crazy to me that it was first dolphins. Of course, dolphins are always super smart, but you didn't know whales were conditioned to do the same thing, and then the humans were able to help the whale. So there's my deep thoughts with Jack Handy today. That's what I've got for you. Animal instinct, it is. Did I ever have a chance to take in a mud hens game? That's funny. Yes, that's where I had my first hot dog. And my dad, I have a picture of me and my sister when we were younger, where the only size t-shirts they had at the Mud Hens games were for adult men. And so my dad bought them for us anyway. And so we were eating ice cream and we had hot dogs at the game. And the shirts that we had looked like little dresses and they said Mud Hens on them. It was really cute because the shirts were so big. They're sentiment animals. Yes. Good. Okay. Do I have a Periscope? Yes. So I keep everything easy for you guys to follow. So Steph at CBS2, STEPHAT CBS2, Steph at CBS2. That's Twitter, that's Periscope, and that's Instagram. I'm kind of boring on Facebook because I don't like Facebook very much. People are still, after all this time, bugging me to do Farmville, and I don't want to deal with all the privacy settings and all that business. So I'll put links on there sometimes to stories that I do. But, oh, you know what else is really annoying on Facebook? I try to write something because any social media that I have is for you guys, is for viewers and for, you know, people that are watching the show and like this behind the scenes stuff. It's all for you guys. And because if I want to talk to my close friends, I'll just text them, right? It's not really for them. My parents' friends have gotten on Facebook and they comment on everything. And if I say something joking or, you know, make some sort of crack up, they don't understand. Like the joke doesn't translate to people my parents' age, and they comment on it. And then they start talking to each other on my page through the comments. And every single time I post something, and I told my mom, like, tell your friends to get off Facebook or leave me alone. Stop harassing me on Facebook. So I just don't even bother with it. It's annoying to me, but I like to stay, current on topics. The flag just went up at the U.S. Embassy. Oh, here. Yes, it sure did. Here we go. We're live in a special report. Let me flip the camera for you. There's our special report. So I'm here flapping my gums, and we've got breaking news going on. That is huge historical news. Oh, look at all that! Prices are going to go up in Havana. Yeah.
You think?
Well, I don't think Americans can buy, well, I was watching some HGTV special about like property values, and I don't know if Americans can buy that yet. I don't think we can't do that yet. But
and I don't think
it's super cheap though for locals.
Business is going to swarm in there. It's going to overtake.
So there we go. Flag went up. Flag went up. Diane.
I don't know. How long is it? 40 years?
Something like that. Huge deal. Thank you. What else, guys?
Hey, what happened to the guy that went over the side of the cliff?
So one person was transported to the hospital, but
That
they
must have
didn't
been
indicate if it was the person that went over the side or if it was the driver. They were like crazy with information today. Normally they're really on it, are different entities that we check, like C3 and all those places, but Ventura County isn't used to dealing with stuff. We don't have to call them ever because it's really quiet out of Ventura County.
Oh, okay.
So just the information, I don't know if it was what they were getting on scene versus what they were reporting. Yeah, but they were like, the freeway shut down. No, it's not shut down. And I finally got on the phone. I was like, I have a report in like 20 seconds. What is the deal? Immediately, I need an answer. I need the latest. And they were like,
Poor thing.
I know. But I have little patience. God, I need it now. I need the info.
Not you.
Jasmine Field, I'm just getting a text from Jasmine. she was at Disney for the D23 or whatever the event was for Disney. She was at Disney. She interviewed John Lasseter and like didn't realize what big of a deal he was. And I thought, oh my God, we have John Lasseter on our morning show. It's just a huge deal. And she was just interviewing him like it was no big deal. I thought that was so funny. I had to interview him once at the Disney offices in Northern California. And literally had to go through 3 different phases of security. Caffeine? Really thought you were Julia Roberts. What? You guys are just dorks. Dorks. Have I had caffeine? I've cut myself down. Hey, for the long-time viewers, I have cut down on this. So we went from 4 cups of coffee to whenever I had vacation for a couple of weeks. You know, since you're getting a whole lot of rest on vacation, I didn't need as much coffee, and I thought this is the perfect time to scale it back. And I've been at 8 ounces of coffee, which I measure out every morning for like 4 weeks now. Yeah. You see hearts, but only audio. Do you not see me? Do you see me? What? Steph, you almost got it right, Ben. Steph, S-T-E-P-H, and then at, but not the at symbol, A-T. Steph at CBS2. Wait, I can't. You see me. Hi, okay. Ever been to Cedar Point? There was a guy killed at Cedar Point yesterday? That's terrible. That's horrible. Let me look up that story. What was he on a ride or what's going on? That's just awful. They don't usually have a track record for Cedar Point accidents. So should I just Google that? Let me see. A guest killed on popular roller coaster at Ohio's Cedar Point. Oh, world's best amusement park. Man killed at Cedar Point. Dies. Okay. This is awful. Thank you for telling me about this story. Was killed, struck by he was struck? Jeez.
Park in Ohio.
Let's
Police say a man
watch.
who had just finished riding a roller coaster at Cedar Point on Thursday entered a restricted
He was
area
in a
to
restricted
look for
area.
a cell phone that he had dropped during the ride, and as he was searching, he was struck
He
and
was-
killed by
okay.
the roller coaster. The park says its thoughts and prayers go out to the man's family.
Yeah, well, he should have, well, it's horrible. Can't go to a restricted area, so it sounds like he dropped his cell phone after he was riding the ride and then went to a restricted area to look for it, and I guess the oncoming roller coaster hit him. What's this? Hang on just a second. Traffic. Hi. What is the number back here? What's our extension? I don't know because I never call it. Let me look.
2540?
2540. Can you give me the latest update on Ventura County CAD? I think some westbound lanes might be shut down. Hang on. It was clearing though because they just transported somebody to the hospital.
Vehicle still. That's it. I can call
Yeah,
Chris.
oh God.
Let me call Chris. Maybe we'll make up.
Ask them if they're opening lanes anytime soon. Just be like, hi, thank you so. Just tell them thank you so much for your help today. Thank you so much. It's not as big of an issue anymore, Phil, to be perfectly honest. Because the 118 is not very heavily traveled. I mean, we still have red there, but I'm less worried now that the fire's out. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm just near the top line too. Yeah, they're opening lanes soon, but Julian's calling to confirm. Okay, love you. Okay, bye. Okay. That guy just took the biggest bite. Are you eating something?
They can see you.
What's your background? What's your ethnicity?
Japanese and white.
Japanese and white. What do you call that?
A happa.
A happa?
Yeah.
Is your what part of Japan?
My mom is originally from like Hiroshima. But she moved out to like Osaka. She grew up in Osaka.
Do you speak?
Oh yeah, fluent.
Wow, fluent Japanese. You never know when that'll come in handy. How about that? I went to Motegi, Japan. Yeah.
Is that like the northern, southern?
I have to look up the region. It's been so long, but my ex-husband was an IndyCar driver, and they have a huge race in Motegi, Japan so I went for the IndyCar race one year, and what's really cool about Motegi is they have these okay, so you have all the high risers for the race. It's an oval track, and then off to the side, like it's over, like really well taken care of, obviously in Japan. But they had this like area of broken bleachers, and I'm like, what are those for? And we asked a guide that was at the raceway, and they said those are the bleachers for the spirits. So it's some like Japanese thing, yeah. Somebody just said something to you in Japanese, but I didn't catch it. Let me look up Motegi. Yeah, but it was really neat. I thought, wow, they're just really historic people. And then we had a guide with us, and they were taking us through Tokyo, and they're like, oh, be careful. This is the ghetto.
Hey, Chris, it's
And I
Julian.
looked,
First of all, I just want to tell you thank you so much for all your help this morning.
one broken
And then secondly,
window,
I want to ask
and
if there was
even
any
the homeless
updates.
guys were brushing their
Oh my
areas.
gosh.
Like they're all super
Yes, the one
clean,
in Jane,
very
yeah.
polite
Yeah.
people. I'm like, you don't
Because it
know.
says the eastbound lanes
You
are
don't.
still closed.
You don't know
but
the
there was
ghetto.
one
You don't know
back
what the
there, and I
ghetto
know
is.
when somebody got transported to the hospital.
Motegi, Japan. Let me look. Yeah, no, I'm still
Cross.
babysitting. We're all good.
Okay.
We're all good.
And then it was only one person, right?
The light is too bright. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Does that help? Does that help?
Okay.
I know that's gonna be like our.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. And then as far as like the eastbound lanes, are they still
Perfect.
closed?
Okay, sorry. It's like when I move, then it. You guys need to wear some sunglasses, okay? Oh, Ev's on. We'll say hi to Ev in just a second. When did I get into racing? I worked for the IndyCar series. Here it is, Daniel.
Got it. Okay. So so
Daniel.
is everything pretty much cleared now, or?
So it's right there.
Okay. So now it's only just the off and on and off ramp then.
Oops.
Oh.
Yeah. So I obviously can't read that.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some business to take her on Periscope.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
Oh yeah, we've been
Thank
just
you so
chatting
much.
away.
I really
Do
appreciate
they
it.
say it's going to be real
Thank
hot in
you.
LA this week? Yeah, like 107.
Yeah,
Blue
we
shoes
get it.
today? Well, I don't have blue
Thank
shoes.
you.
I have these shoes.
So now,
Yeah, I know that Marco and I used to hang out a lot.
I need to take
Um,
the kids when you're done.
What? Those are the shoes I have on today. Michael Kors. There you go. What, Phil? What do you want? What do you want? Phil?
We have to do a taste test.
Taste test.
Yeah, love you.
Do you guys want to go do a taste test? Been anti-Periscope for the past week. I miss you guys. I was anti-Periscope for the past week because I was feeling down. I'm like, I don't want to bring that energy to my friends here. I don't want to make you guys blue. And now I have all this energy because it's Friday. And now Phil wants to,
We haven't said that yet.
I did say Friday.
Okay, we're gonna do.
And now Phil wants to just take you away.
We're gonna do cut ins the same way.
Just-
You're first.
Rip you out of my
Evelyn,
lifeless
Steph's
fingers.
first. Steph's first, okay?
Yeah.
Same deal as last
Oh,
time.
hello.
They said ditch Phil.
Okay.
No, you guys, Phil made the best brownies today.
Oh, Phil made brownies. Oh, you know what? We do have to do a taste test. Hi, Rick. You know, Rick.
In order to.
Okay, I did. I got it.
What are you doing on Panama?
This is the
Huh?
shirt.
I sent Phil to
that
go
was
to
tailored.
our alterations lady.
Yeah.
This was tailored.
And isn't she great? The lady in the ghetto.
This
Yeah.
is fantastic.
The ghetto of North Hollywood.
It's not that good. I took Stephanie there once and she was like,
Look,
oh my
guys.
god, I'm never going in there. There are bars on the window. I'm like,
Rick,
Really?
dude,
It was
in
pretty
college,
ghetto.
This is what you tune in for, people.
in college, I
Wait,
lived
people
in
to
an
Panama.
apartment,
Can't take any more.
and I
Wait,
went to
wait,
school
what
at
did
USC, which is not the safest of
They want
neighborhoods, and I had bars
You
on the
can't say
window,
some
and I had a
bitch
guy
Phil.
get arrested on
No,
my
bring your
bedroom
brownies over
window
Look how
one
good.
fine evening.
He did do a nice
It
job.
used to be so.
I've come to the conclusion.
Did you used to be chubby, Phil?
No,
Okay.
but this shirt was like.
I've come to the conclusion.
Yeah.
This is for people who nobody ever listens to, generally speaking. And so this is their chance to have people
No,
listening
you
the
know
whole
what?
time.
That's funny that you say that.
No,
'Cause
wait,
I just.
Oh, Phil.
What was your point?
Where did you make that? That was one of yours.
Yeah, they're gluten free.
We need
Can I-
attention. That's what he
Tastes
thinks.
good?
Wait,
Ask her.
that just so went over my head.
Are the
You
Raiders
guys,
moving to LA, Rick?
Try this.
I-
It is the best brownie ever.
Here we go.
And it's
Phil's made them before. I've had
Oh, I've never had them.
Here, get in here,
that's right,
Rick.
she wasn't-
Rick,
these are
I like you
gluten-free.
They're
today.
gluten free and they're
These are
so
gluten-free.
good. They taste better than regular non-gluten.
Rick, I need to give you a compliment.
Did the last ones we eat?
No.
Okay, go. This is for
Rick,
the record.
our
Holy
Papa
cow.
Bear, I have to tell him, is always good. I mean, he's been doing this for so long. Rick is always good at breaking news.
So long.
But he's extra good. No. You're very good. You and Sandy play well off each other. You and
You guys do a
Sandy,
nice job.
you're excellent.
So-
you make each other better with breaking news. Of course, Sandy, always gets the breaking news at noon, and you guys have been.
She's always by
Is this
herself
me?
when she's got to do.
Yeah, she's always by herself.
Yeah.
But you guys are the best at breaking news
So
together.
here's why Steph's saying that.
Why?
Because I have a much better view of her over there going,
Yeah, somebody come to me, I have something to add.
God, I like brownies.
Those are so good.
What's up, people of Panama?
Yeah.
Do you know
What
that
you people
Ross
doing?
Is now not eating sugar, gluten, or dairy.
Who is it?
Why?
Ross. He lost 10 pounds.
You guys are like you guys are nothing but fad people. Do you know what
Oh,
that
no.
means?
Yeah.
You know what fad people are?
I did the bulletproof.
That's
diet.
all they do
I've
is
never
whatever.
done a
Oh, this is what everybody's talking about on the internet. I'm going to try it.
I've never done a diet in my whole life. I've never done a diet in my whole life.
I'm just saying in general. You people are fad people.
I'm not.
Really?
It's
I
what
tried the
everybody's
bull-
talking about. They're
Not
doing.
really.
I
didn't
tried the
go
bulletproof
vegan.
coffee
Really?
I
diet,
didn't go
and then
paleo.
that was the only fad
vegan
I've
is
ever
not
done.
what
Well,
everybody's
do you know why
buzzing
he
about.
did? He went to the doctor. He got some cholesterol.
But gluten free is the new fad. That's all I'm
And
telling you.
I
I'm just
know.
saying.
He's
I
not really
don't-
completely gluten free, but
Hi.
the doctor told. The doctor told.
Look what we're
It
eating.
was
You
a
show the
doctor
people in
thing.
Panama.
Yeah, here.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Doctor
we're
told
gonna
me.
nibble.
Because his cholesterol it wasn't insanely high. I actually have.
Which is
Listen,
number, do you know?
this
It's like
one little
192
thing,
or something.
I'm a
Mine-
super
I'm
healthy
in the
person,
100s.
and this one little
You're up to
thing
the-
doesn't
you're-
matter.
I don't even know
No,
how
but
high
it's
your
genetic.
life.
Both my
There's a-
parents are
what?
small, but they have high.
Oh, okay.
Both my parents are small,
I know
but they
you
have
told me
high
that. It's
cholesterol.
crazy.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
But the good news
Just
is I don't have to
genetic.
get on statins or anything, which is nice.
That's good. Wait, is your cholesterol pretty high too?
Mine-
Same where Ross
Moderation.
is.
No.
Did
Oh,
they
really?
tell him
Oh,
anything?
so it's not like terrible.
Hello?
But they didn't tell him.
I can hear you.
At this point, they were like, just change your diet and let's see.
Don't you agree about that with Sandy though? Don't you enjoy the breaking news? Like, you guys just feed off each other well.
This is where?
Huh?
Uncle Phil's talking to him in my
Oh.
ear.
Where's
Is
Rick's-
it video or is it live?
Okay.
I got you.
Anyway.
Flip flop.
Ev, are you not having any of that brownie?
Beautiful.
great.
Oh, I just had an entire brownie. That's for you guys.
Thank you.
Well, but if we've seen someone
Well,
being
tell
rescued,
Phil thank
we
you.
should say,
Tell
oh,
Phil
I
thank
see.
you.
what
Phil,
you're
thank
saying.
you.
It will
Okay,
be
we have to.
It's so
do you
good.
want to? Do you guys want to hang with me for just a little bit longer, and then I'll give you back to Evelyn? No, this is what I do. Like, I'm all the days I was blue. Okay, who'd make a good couple? No, Sandy's a badass. If we're gonna talk about Sandy, my girl Sandy. What? Oh, what?
Can you check something really quick for me?
Yeah.
On this one, I need to know if it's either the northbound or southbound connector and why they put it the way. They
Okay.
did. It's LA CAD. It's number 926. It says westbound 105 to the northbound
Okay.
105.
We're checking out some information before I go on. West 105 what? So we're going to start, what's the latest on no change?
Yes. The eastbound on and off ramp are closed still, but the eastbound traffic is fine.
What about the westbound?
The westbound, just the same 2 lanes.
Same 2 lanes.
Yeah.
No change. No change. Okay. So you want me to check westbound 105, and what was your question? To the northbound 405 connector.
Correct.
So you've got a
They have
blue
to stay
Honda
southbound
Accord and a
connector.
BMW.
Got it. Okay.
Always
I just wanted to
there are
make
so
sure
many
it's accurate.
BMW wrecks.
So
I'm not
you
saying
want-
it's their fault. I'm just saying.
Do you want to start with this because Rick's gonna throw it to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you want to go to this. I'll give you the southbound 2 at the 134. It's
Yeah.
new, and then I'll give you the second new one.
If we're going to talk morning commute statistics here, what I see a lot, and I actually called CHP to do a story on this, but they don't keep statistics of the actual cars involved in wrecks. But the majority of the wrecks that we see, they're pickup trucks, and then when they specify in the logs, BMWs and Mercedes, but a lot of Honda Accords as well. Huh? Yes, I do. Okay, that's what I was getting at about Beamer owners, but no, you have a lot of.
You're going first.
I can't.
Right now,
I can't
Evelyn.
go there, but we all have our own opinions about that. You also have a lot of drivers who think that the rules don't apply to them, and the ones a lot in more expensive cars. I'm not just saying or
Steph,
excluding
you're going
what.
first, right?
Yes, BMW drivers and Mercedes drivers, because there's a lot of offenders, but you often see a lot of rules don't apply to me people with their phones here or texting with both hands off the wheel. So I started taking pictures of those people when I was in the passenger seat of a car but I can't use it for anything because CHP doesn't have statistics, so I don't have anything to back up a story other than my own personal opinion, and that doesn't count. We are starting to get red on the 118. Okay, so this one, just a minor crash, West 105. Minor injuries. Okay. And 57 at Birch.
We haven't used that one yet.
Okay,
So I'm going to leave that for Evelyn.
What's this one? Why do you have so many in here?
I have 2.
We have breaking news today at 7:56 in Brush Park.
Okay. Looks like the southbound ones. Okay. Okay, here we go. We gotta go.
Show you the video of a helicopter rescue. No word on its injuries. No structures were
Oh.
we want to check with Stephanie though to find out how it's affecting traffic.
Wow, they are spinning around there. What a scary rescue, but rescue nonetheless, right? Let's take a look at that freeway condition here. Westbound 118, you still have 2 lanes that are blocked at Rocky Peak Road, so no real change here. Eastbound lanes are slow with looky-loo, but not really affected. You just can't enter or exit the freeway on Rocky Peak if you want to go eastbound. So looks like the slowing is just about the same since the last hour. We have crashes elsewhere. At your southbound 2 to the westbound 134 transition, it's a pinch there because we have a lane blocked from that crash, and we've got cleanup going on here. This affects your drive to the airport. Westbound Glen Anderson to the north 405 is where we have that collision. As we compare our northbound side of the 57 to the southbound side, it is really tight there, and that's right around Birch. All right, up next, we've got Miss Evelyn Taft with that hot forecast. Thank you. Huh? What, Garcia? Garcia's talking trash. What, Garcia?
No, I am, but I'm not going to talk about it in front of the Panama people.
Have you plugged in?
Hi, I'm
Are you being a pervert?
No, but I don't know.
Huh?
No.
Did you see that person being rescued?
I did.
That was a hell of a rescue. I've never seen a rescue like that.
Gotta get some Dramamine on the way up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like don't let go.
Yeah.
But they're strapped in, I guess.
Yeah, strapped in, but this slow spin. Okay, you guys are okay. Do you want to go back to? Do you guys want to go back to Ev? Let's go back. Let's go see our Evelyn. You want Mom back, huh? The 2 southbound, there was a wreck to the 134, but it's not that bad. Let's go. You want to see Evelyn? You want to see Ev? Okay, here we go.
Getting a look at Santa Monica, quite a beach day for us. 80s at the coast, 90s in the basin, and triple digits pretty much everywhere else with the exception of the mountains. Take a look right here. Nothing but sunshine. The coast, still somewhat clear, but probably not for long. People are going to figure out that's a good place to go. So you'll see an excessive heat warning kicking in at 1 p.m., lasting through 8 o'clock. That's 8 o'clock on Sunday, and we are looking at heat advisory staying in effect through Monday at 9 o'clock. And you will see right here, valley temperatures ranging from 100 to 108, elevated fire danger and excessive heat lasting through the first part of next week. Rick.
Thanks, Evelyn. Today, 11 a.m., talk show host Bianca de la Garza joins us live in studio.
All right. Yes, it's Steph at CBS2 for Beach Bum. Okay, Evelyn's doing radio, so she wants to go by herself for a second, and then you get handed off to Mom. But I have something to tell you about Evelyn. I forgot to show you guys. This is such a scream. Trying to get video for you, but I at least have a picture. So was anybody watching? Oh, let me get the light. Let me help my friends here. Okay, so was anyone watching today when I walked into Evelyn's shot on accident? It was so funny. Hang on. Let me go to Twitter and try to find somebody that was watching took a picture of us, so I'm trying to show it for you. And then once I find this, I'll explain what happened. Okay, this is awesome. Okay, so look at this. Oh, so yeah, Sneaker Freak, that's you. You're so rad. Thank you for sending this. Okay, so here's what happened. So Evelyn has this location, which we call the high roller. So this is when she does her hit where it's not at the weather wall. So I go to the weather wall and I'm waiting in the wings. But they had the weather wall, which we call hot. the weather wall was hot, which means anyone that walks in, you're going to see them, which is not supposed to be. So it was a booth error because normally I go and I wait and you can't see me. And then, look at me, I look like a dumbass. Like, and so I kept walking in and out of her shot. And then we were having fun with it. But thank you for taking this picture because it was pretty darn funny. I looked Looney Tunes. And then I was doing the Egyptian. I was walking like an Egyptian. And yeah, it was pretty amazing. Trying to think of what other bloopers. What's the best blooper you guys have seen? Let me see. Kevin and I used to, Kevin and I used to look up bloopers all the time. What's the best blooper out there, guys? There's some classic bloopers.
Bloopers for what?
For TV news. Because LA has a ton of them.
Oh, the one that you
Bottom line, who was at fault there? No one was at fault. It was just an accident. So our booth has to, hang on, we'll come back to you as ADD.
Okay.
So the booth, our control room we call, keys this up, and they weren't supposed to key that up. So I'm allowed to walk in the shot because I'm over that side, and Evelyn's here, so I'm to her left. And so I usually stand there, but it's never hot, as I mentioned before. That's a TV term for hot. And so it was an accident on the booth part. But they didn't mean to. We'll give them a break there. Heads need to roll. You guys are hilarious. The one where the traffic woman didn't know her mic was on. What was that? What traffic woman? What traffic woman didn't know her mic was on? That happened to me one time, but I didn't say anything bad. I was talking to Kent. Me? What did I do? When was my mic on? Was I a couple of years ago? That was one blooper on. Gosh, this light freaking killing. Funny if someone was in President Carter. So I used to host a show called Great Day St. Louis, and President Carter was on our show. So I had him by the arm. He's such a sweet old man, but he was in town promoting some book that he was just doing. Anyway, I was taking him to the bathroom, and I was like, President Carter, just make sure that you shut your mic off. And he's like, okay, honey. And he taps me on the hand, and then he forgot to shut his mic off when we heard President Carter pee. But I was talking, I think one time I left my mic on was years ago, and when Kent Shocknick was still the anchor, he was asking how my drive home was, because I used to live in the South Bay. And I said, if I leave after a certain time, I'm screwed, which is not a word you want to use on camera. And they took me, and all you heard on camera was, I'm screwed. And I was like, welcome back, everybody. My news director at the time came back, and he goes, so why were you screwed, Steph? Whatever. Not a bad word, it's just not a nice word. It's not a word we folks on TV like to use when kids are watching. What else? Like The Naked Gun. Oh, I don't remember. I haven't seen those shows we need to watch again. Who's excited for Stephen Colbert to take over? What do you think he's going to be? Do you think he's going to be himself, or do you think, ooh, my hair. Is he going to be himself, or is he going to play that character again? Because he's a funny, sweet guy by himself, but we haven't seen him enough in that role, have we? One of the Alaska news anchor. Oh yeah, she would. But didn't she do that on purpose? Have I seen broadcast news? It's been years. Oh yeah. That was Lisa. She didn't mean to. The Cajun Pass. Lisa Siegel called the Cajon Pass the Cajun Pass.
Oh, that's right.
Don't. Yeah, I was like, ugh. What are you gonna do? You just let him go. You just gotta laugh at yourself. What else? I'm trying to think of some other funny ones. Oh, we got the clip. We got the clip for you guys. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. Hang on. Yeah, the Alaska chick. Yeah, that one. I didn't think it was funny though. I felt bad for that was with her. Okay, wait. Let's see.
Do you like the facade? looking car.
This is the model rear end event. The model rear end sales event. It's year end. It's the rear end
Oh,
event.
sorry, her tripod is messed up.
Talk
Okay,
about turbocharging
after this,
my engine.
we'll do the clip after this.
What kind of car do you like?
You guys can see, everybody can see okay?
Get a $1,000 Volkswagen reward card on select 2015 Passat models. Release a 2015 Passat limited edition for $189 a month after $1,000 bonus.
Taking a look at an excessive heat warning that's kicking in later this afternoon, guys. It's really going to start to heat up. It was hot yesterday, even hotter today, and continuing to stay that way through the weekend. So most of our inland valleys under this warning. It's going to stay
right
in
after
effect
this.
through 8 o'clock. What does this warning mean? Well, it means temperatures are going to be above 100
Ev's so
degrees,
cute,
up
isn't
to
she?
105, 106, even up to 108. Some of our desert locations getting up to 115.
So it's right at the end of this
above.
hit.
Heat advisories also in store through Monday,
Evie!
kicking in later this afternoon for the mountains of the IE and parts of Orange County as well. So we will continue to track the heat for you.
Oh,
again,
no.
very hot numbers, triple digits, hot and dry, and again, excessive heat through Monday. We're going to talk about how to stay safe through the heat, and we're going to talk about the rest of your forecast. That's awesome. Get back over here. Get back over here. Do that again. Do that again. One more time. Cue Stephanie. Cue Stephanie. We got to do that more often.
What is the wall like?
I guess we've got the wall.
That was a nice photo bomb, Steph.
Yeah.
So that happened this morning. Did you see that? Oh, Julian missed it.
What?
You missed it. Here, let me, hopefully that ad won't run again. Julian was back here working. I'm like, did you see that? Oh, God. We don't want to deal with another one. I'm going to post that link. Julian was back here with it. You were like chicken with your head cut off, but you had it. So as Julian's been back here, he's like super stressed out a lot. And then I have to tell you, like calm, collected past week. But here's the thing with Julian. You want to do a good job. And he is doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah. He studies.
I'm a good
he got
teacher.
the cue cards. I'm not a very nice teacher, but I'm a good teacher.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I get
You're nice in your own way.
I'm nice in my own way. I mean well. Stephanie, she means well. That's it looks like yogurt.
Yogurt, yep.
Okay. So we're going to watch it one more time, and then I'm going to post it, because Julian missed it, so this is for Julian. Take 2.
Well, it means temperatures are going to be above 100
Okay.
degrees, up to 105, 106, even up to 108. Some of our
So it's at
desert
when that
locations
screen
getting up
turns
to
blue.
110 and above. Heat advisories also in store through
Wait,
Monday,
Julian,
kicking in
look.
later this afternoon for the
Here, come over
mountains
here.
of the IE and parts of Orange County as well.
We can
So
anticipate
we will
it.
continue to track
Okay,
the heat
here we go.
for you again. Very
Oh
hot
my God.
numbers, triple digits, hot and dry, and again, excessive heat through Monday. We're going to talk
Wait
about
for
how to stay
it.
safe through the heat. And we're going to talk about that's awesome. Get back over here. Get back over here. Do that again. Do that again. One more time. Cue Stephanie. Cue Stephanie. We got to do that more often.
What is the wall like?
I guess we've got the wall.
That was a nice photo bomb, Steph.
Yeah.
So you came out on the monitor.
Yeah,
In front
the
of
screen
green
was hot. Oh, did you got a motorcycle?
Yes.
Are you a Ducati man? What are you?
I'm a Suzuki man for now.
Suzuki man. I love it. Motorcycle license. What? Simi Valley, yes. So I was explaining to Rick, because that was a good question for Rick. So before CHP had arrived on scene, they had it at Topanga Canyon. So technically, Topanga Canyon is Chatsworth. When you go anywhere west of Topanga Canyon, it becomes Simi Valley. And I checked the Google Maps and everything, but that is my worst enemy with traffic. If they go a centimeter in either direction for chyrons, we have to switch it. So it is Simi Valley, yes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so the blooper is a scream, and I'm gonna post it.
Oh, really?
It's a scream.
Is that the one that Lauren sent?
Yeah.
Okay, you post it and I'll retweet it.
Okay, so here's this.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait, I just need to tell you guys. I'm not great at this. Great sesh today, gang. Super fun. Love you. Happy Friday, and good times. Had a real, I saved all my energy for the week for you guys, okay? Yeah, I lived in Hermosa Beach about a year and a half ago. Yeah, I do hang out there sometimes. My husband was a professional volleyball player, so he still participates in tournaments, so we're down there all the time. No, you're not stopping Periscope. I'm just giving you back to Ev. Anyway, love you guys. Long time. I'm going to go back there. And yeah, this was fun today. This was good. This went well. Me and you. This went well. Okay, love you long time. Here's Mom. Dude, Steph rocked it today. Thank you. I feel like I had a little vacay. I'm going to lick my finger and get my flyaways taken care of. Because I do not feel like getting up and getting my hairspray. Hi. How hot will it be in La Crescenta? It'll be like about 102, 103 later today. Oh no, who? I don't think she meant it. Fill me in. Ah, it was probably in like a friendly, joking kind of way. Oh, those brownies were so good. Gluten-free brownies. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. Yeah, definitely a good time to live on the west side. Yes. She is full of... She actually didn't. I kept myself awake. Taking care of some stuff. It's that same thing. I got on the computer before bed. Such a bad idea. Keeps going and going. Aw, thank you. Oh. Okay. Ross. Oh my gosh, how funny was that? That was such a... It's not even a photo bomb. It was more like a video bomb. You're from the UK. Very cool. Where in the UK? I lived in London for a little bit. Oh, so El Niño. Here's a scoop. Got it all down. 90% chance of it happening in December. 85% chance of it happening in spring. Right now, sea surface temperatures are actually a little warmer than they were this time in 1997, which is significant because that was one of the biggest El Niños we've had on record. So the chances are looking pretty good right now. You know, you just never know. You can never say with 100% certainty, but that is the case. Yeah, we do need the rain. But we've had 4 years of drought, so even with an El Niño, that's tough. And then you get 1 year of rain, and then what happens after that could be dry. So, you know, you got to make up for 4 years and then have a surplus. But yes, mudslides, definitely a big concern, especially with burn areas and burn scars, which we have a lot of because we've had really hot and dry conditions and fire weather over the last few years. Should be a pretty interesting weekend here in Southern California. There's a fire in Simi Valley. We've got hot conditions. We have dry conditions. We have temperatures in the triple digits. It's supposed to be 117. 117 in Palm Springs. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, flooding is definitely a concern. Fix your roofs now. Would someone ask why the name? Yes. They're right here. Oh my gosh, Phil's here and he wants to say hi. He made the best brownies ever.
Staff? Staff? Arlene's clear?
Yes, I did. He was just walking through the hall here one day and I was like, Steve Aoki? What are you doing here? He was so sweet. He was awesome. And I've seen him perform like years ago, and he's seriously, if you want to see a good set, you want to see a good performance, he really puts on a good show. And he was just as sweet as can be. Hi.
God, everyone.
I have no love today. What? I mean, yesterday, I'm so sorry. I wanted to apologize. I was talking to you guys, and then the feed went dead. Just went dead, and we couldn't get it back.
What?
Sorry, you guys. Love you. Still. So this is the shirt.
We do have an 11 o'clock
This is
show.
the shirt.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the shirt that I
It
sent
was
Phil
too
to the
big,
tailor.
and she sent me to get a tailor
And I
a
think
few
it
weeks
looks
ago.
fabulous.
It looks great now, right?
I like the vertical stripes on
Yeah.
you. What do you guys think?
Nice,
Did she do hearts for Phil? Hearts for Phil.
Thank you, guys. Someone out there was dissing me because they didn't have brownies. If you were here, you would get brownies too.
Yeah, exactly. Phil made the best brownies ever.
Promise.
Bazinga, yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude,
Oh my
that
God,
shirt looks
last
really
night-
good. Oh, and I like it with the button.
Thank you. Last night we were watching TV, and
Yeah.
Mandel was sitting like where I normally sit on the.
Send me your brownie recipe, Phil. Oh, yes, tell us
Excuse me.
your brownie recipe.
Well,
but I want to
hold
hear your
on.
story first.
So last night we were going to watch TV,
Okay.
and so Mandel was sitting where I normally sit.
Okay.
And I said, "That's my spot." He goes, "Okay, Sheldon."
Sheldon!
And I said, "What does he do that?"
Okay, so we went and saw a live taping of The Big
Yeah.
Bang Theory. And a girlfriend of mine, well, it's a CBS show, so you'd think it would have been through work, but it was actually a girlfriend of mine that used to work at Warner Brothers, and she got me tickets. And then we snuck down to the set to take pictures, which we weren't supposed to. And
Right,
security
right,
was like, "You gotta leave." But we sat in Sheldon's spot and took a picture. I know. That's pretty cool. Okay, everybody wants to know your brownie recipe because it was all
I don't
about
know
the
by
brownies
heart.
today.
Oh my God, it's
okay. Well, just give us like an idea.
Flour or gluten-free flour, and I use lots of chocolate. That's really my.
And what kind of chocolate do you use?
I use Nestle. Or, I'm sorry, not Nestle. Toll House.
Okay.
I don't know if that's Nestle. The chocolate chips, the yellow ones.
Yeah.
Is that Nestle or Toll House? I think it's Toll House, but I don't know. Yeah. It's made by Nestle.
I think
I
so.
use lots of that. That's really the secret. You just have to use a lot of chocolate in it.
Okay.
Yeah. I use no oil. I use applesauce.
Really?
No oil.
That's
Applesauce.
genius.
No oil or butter. Applesauce and eggs. You can use eggs.
That is genius.
Yeah.
That is genius.
What is all this?
I'm getting a lip balm,
Oh, that's
but it's not
nice.
letting me work. Yeah, I have this lip balm that I'm
What type of
obsessed
cannabis
with.
do you put in the mix? I have no cannabis in the mix. I'm sorry about that.
Oh yeah, no, it could not.
However, I was at a bachelor party once, and they brought out like pot brownies, and I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no,
No, thank you. I don't know. If you were here, you'd get some brownies, as if just walking in is an option. Yeah. How hot is it today in LA? It's hot. I'm gonna go do cut-ins, you guys. But
You are.
great seeing you again. Have a great weekend.
Okay.
We'll be out in West Hollywood tonight, which we
Oh,
never.
that's fun. Where are you guys
gonna
gonna go?
do. We're gonna go to Pump for dinner.
Okay.
Which we never
Vanderpump,
go out.
the Vanderpump
Yeah,
restaurant?
So we never go out.
That's exciting.
Really, in West Hollywood because we stay where we are.
Yeah.
We have
There's so
game
much good
nights.
stuff there, though.
We have game nights and
Yeah, it's like
dinner
it's
parties.
just
We
when
don't go out.
being in a relationship, it's like there's no pressure of going out on a Friday night.
Right, no.
But it's nice to go
We
out
have game
when
nights.
you do
Like
get
we
out.
have everyone in for a game
right,
night, you know.
right.
So,
When you have your own place
yeah,
and you
we have
you know.
friends who are in the same relationship mode
Yeah,
as we are. Piano
that's
night.
great. That's awesome.
So our friends in town, our single friends, we're taking them out.
Um,
Phil, I created motion graphics. I will show you on Twitter. Show me, you guys. Follow at YourPhilAPhil. Pump is right next to the Abbey. That is correct, and we'll be there tonight. Bless you.
Or as Sharon calls it,
mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, the Gabby.
Why? Oh, the Gabby. You guys come hang out in West Hollywood.
Have you been to Vanderpump?
I've been to Sir. We're a big fan of Sir.
Really? Is
Not
it good?
Vanderpump.
Is the
Oh my
food
God,
good?
Delicious.
Vanderpump's like all pink, isn't it? Is it the one that's all pink? You'll have to let me know how it is.
Okay, see you guys.
All right, bye. Woof.
We're coming up with 5 minutes to everybody. 5 minutes.
Okie dokie. Hello. Oh, thanks. Oof. You're Phil of Phil, that is correct. I really want to see Straight Outta Compton this weekend. But I need to get a babysitter. My babysitter's out of town. Oof. Ew. Ugh. She is almost a year and a half. Yeah, so blocked. That person's way blocked. Okay.
We're 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
They do, but, you know, it's tough. 4 minutes, yep, that is right. So check it out. So we have a cut-in at 8:25, okay? And then we're going to do radio at 8:30. Hopefully we'll make that. And then at 8:39 we have another cut-in.
Three minutes to the cut-in. 3 minutes.
Hi, James. Okay. Yes, I can. Amber is reporting today, so she is working sort of what we call a normal schedule, which is 9 to 5. And Steph is back in the traffic center, and she did an awesome job hanging out with you guys. So
2 minutes.
Giving her some peace. Hi, I know. I'm just looking at more El Nino info because there's just so much stuff that's come out in the last couple of days. It's really interesting. Hmm.
One minute.
Okay. Sharon is out sick, but she'll be back. Sandy is here joining us. Let's say hello to Sandy. There you go. You know what? Could affect the sunsets because sometimes when we have the old saying, red sky in the morning, sailor's warning, red sky at night, sailor's delight. So we might have less red skies at night during El Nino because it means calm weather on the way. And if we don't have calm weather on the way, then the likelihood of seeing sort of like that pinkish red sunset is less likely. So it was kind of a serious-ish. Okay, we're coming up.
Developing news right now at 8:25, that brush fire under control now in Simi Valley. Skyview along the westbound 118 freeway in Rocky Key. Ventura County firefighters say burnt about 15 acres. Fires under control now, but it is not contained. It all started in the car when it was a caught fire. And the firemen scrambled the brush and helicopters to rescue that driver. We don't have any details yet about the driver's injuries, but we'll follow this story. We'll bring you the latest on CBS 2 News at 11 p.m. Right now, we want to get an update on the weather. It's very hot temperature.
Very hot temperature, Sandy, and you'll see Long Beach looking at clear conditions, a little bit of haze. I do want to check in quickly with conditions in Simi Valley. Right now, you'll see 82 degrees. So things are warming up very fast, humidity at 35%, but the good news, as Sandy mentioned, firefighters are now getting a handle on the flames. We do have an excessive heat warning kicking in at 1 p.m., along with heat advisories as well for the majority of the Southland lasting through Sunday and Monday. of next week. So we're expecting elevated fire danger and excessive heat at least through early next week, and temperatures ranging from about 100 to 108 in the valleys, 70s and 80s so far. Later in the afternoon, we are expecting to see 90s, very, very hot. And that's 90s for the basin, the IE in the triple digits. As we head to Orange County, 80s and 90s, and you're going to see 80s, 90s, and triple digits as we head to spots like the San Fernando Valley and the Santa Clarita Valley. 8:26 is the time right now. Check of traffic with Stephanie Simmons when we return. Okay, we got 4 minutes until our radio cut-in, so we're going to mosey on over there. Sandy, help yourself to a gluten-free brownie that Phil baked.
Phil made them?
Yeah, they're delicious. They're really good. We all had a little bit. I have no idea. I've never gotten a set before. I just have big teeth. Sometimes. Oh, it's a doll. It's a mannequin that is actually used for lighting purposes. All right, or get out of breath, but hopefully we will make it. There's always bad connection in the hallway. It is chilly in this building. 8:28. Okay, we're gonna make it. They taste better than brownies. It's amazing. Couldn't even believe it. I'm not even like a gluten-free person, but. Hello, hello. Hi. Whew. Okay. Pardon me. Okay, I think I caught my breath. So yawny. My apologies. I hope I'm not making anybody out there yawn. Hi. Hi, hi. Coffee. I know, I need a little more. Watch me. Watch me, Niño. It is contagious. I yawned the other day, and then my daughter yawned. It's just so subconscious. It's amazing. Aw, I miss you guys too. Hoping to visit soon. We shall see. I'm sorry. She's a year and a half. Commercial on Jangle. Sneaker Freak, you're the one that sent us the picture today. Thank you. The photo bomb. She is. Not gonna lie.
last 10 years. I'll give it my best shot, yeah. Almost the weekend. 14. Temperatures in the 70s and 80s already and hitting the 80s, 90s, and triple digits later today. Pretty much all our inland valleys expecting numbers like 105, 106, even getting up to numbers like 107 and 108. No surprise that we have heat advisories and excessive heat warnings kicking in at 1 p.m., lasting through the weekend. Those advisories, though, lasting through Monday of next week. All right, let's head back to, we're gonna head back to the studio. Oh, you know what? We have a little bit of time. Too many favorites. How is it? 8:33. Okay, we have 6 minutes until our next cut. So we're okay. Do you know what that means? That means we got time to grab a piece of gum from the makeup room. Sometimes they do, but it's a little different with these. I'm actually doing different cut-ins today. There's Christine Johnson on CBS this morning. Oh my gosh, Quinn from Homeland. I am jealous. I think he is just the cutest. No grilled cheese with pickle today, but I will have some double bubble. I want to watch this. He looks different here than Homeland, but...
And there's big competition between the two of you. I mean, it goes back.
All right, let's go back. And he has a British accent. Rupert Friends on CTM. I have a little crush on him. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, who doesn't like a British accent? That's for sure. Okay. I know I want to see Straight Outta Compton. This is my crush. Rupert Friend. He's on CTM. That guy.
And he's engaged to the chick with no legs.
Yes. Yes. Him. My love is on CTM.
Who is it?
The Rupert Friend, the guy from Homeland. The British guy.
Oh.
Here, you'll see.
Him on the left?
Yes. Did you watch Homeland, though?
No, him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cute.
If you watch Homeland, though, it's a whole other. It brings it to a different level. Otherwise, it would be like, oh, okay, yeah.
He plays good guy or bad guy?
He plays a good guy. He plays a CIA agent.
For 3 minutes.
Best show. One of my favorite shows ever. Yes. Yes, you do. I remember. Yes. I mean, how can anyone not? I'm like, if you have a British accent or you can sing. But yeah, Homeland is like my favorite show ever. So good. I loved him in it. Quinn versus Spock. Oh, I can't wait till Homeland comes back. When is Homeland coming back? Does anybody know? Does Quinn survive? Yeah, that's him in Homeland. You have to see him in Homeland. So, there you go. Hi, James.
One minute.
10-4? That's coming up. Cannot wait. I like your accent. Which, Gail's so funny. Love her. Okay. Yes. I'm going to see that too, Gail. All right, we are getting a look outside right now. You will see quite a bit of haze, but temperatures warming up to the 80s, 90s, triple digits, and we have excessive heat warnings and watches kicking in today, lasting through Sunday and Monday. What does that mean? Triple digit heat through most of our inland valleys, at least through the end of the weekend, first part of next week, and we're also looking at fire weather in the forecast. Sandy. Zelda. Try to work out, eat healthy-ish. Okay, guys, we are saying our goodbyes. Thank you for joining us today. Steph, thanks for babysitting. And Zelda is our mannequin that they use for lighting, to test the lighting here. All right, we're taking off. We will try to be back at 11. I'm going to give it my best shot. If not, same time, same place as we head into next week. Have a good weekend. Mwah.